Hi, and welcome to Inside the Nest,
where you get a bird's eye view of everything that's going on here at GCT Intermediate.
I'm Ben Farmer,
And I'm Lucy Cates.
and here is this week's news.
Our building will be hosting several opportunities this week for you to join faculty, staff, and other families in establishing our core beliefs for GCT Intermediate. At these meetings, parents can help our administrators and teachers make core standards for our building to abide by the school year. The dates and locations are
Tuesday, September 17th at 6 o'clock p.m. at GCT Intermediate Library.
Thursday, September 19th at 6 p.m. at Greater Vision Church.
And Friday, September 20th at 12:30 at GCT Intermediate Library.
We would love to hear your input.
Highlights for this week are 5th grade Pace toured Paragould and got to learn a lot of interesting facts about the town we live in. Here is Lexi George to tell you about a little bit of what the students did on that Pace trip.
5th grade Pace took a tour of Paragould on September 11th to learn more about our town. During this tour, students were able to compare the old and new courthouses, meet the county judge Rusty McMillan, the supervisor of CASA, as well as several other employees at the courthouse. Students also toured the mausoleum, the 911 center, the police department, where they got to meet Officer Smith and Canine Officer Zeke, and the Greene County Museum. Students also enjoyed a short picnic at Reynolds Park.
Hello, this is Lexi George with the Eagle's Nest. Today the 5th grade Pace is on a tour of Paragould, and I'm interviewing Anna Hardy. What was your favorite thing about today?
When we went to the courtroom.
Now we are interviewing Riley. What was your favorite thing we've done today?
Probably going to the new and old courthouse. I like seeing how things were done in the old courthouse and how they are different in the new courthouse. Also, my grandma works in the new courthouse.
Now I'm with Lexus Covington. What is something fascinating you've learned today?
I learned there was a famous mobster who did live in Paragould, Arkansas, and he is now buried at the mausoleum with his sister and his two parents.
Thank you to the people we've interviewed. This is the tour of Paragould. Lexi George reporting back to the net.
Thank you, Lexi. Last week, Miss King kicked off the Quiz Bowl season by testing each class with Quiz Bowl questions. Students that showed an interest and can answer the most questions will be chosen to represent their homeroom class in Quiz Bowl tournament September 30th here at GCT Intermediate. Here is Lexus Covington reporting from the library.
Let's play some Quiz Bowl! Hello, I'm here with Hayden Cox. What is your favorite thing about Quiz Bowl?
Answering questions and having fun.
Hello, I'm here with Miss Shayla King. When is our first Quiz Bowl tournament?
Our first Quiz Bowl tournament is going to be September the 30th, starting at 5:30 p.m. here at Greene County Tech Intermediate School.
And how do you select Quiz Bowl teams?
The way we select Quiz Bowl teams is when the students come to the library, we ask a series of questions and they buzz in, and then we keep tallies of who answers the most questions for that night, for that day, and then I turn that information into their teacher, and their teacher looks at some other things too, and then we see who can come that night.
Thank you, Lexus, and remember, tryouts continue this week. Here's Lexi George with Miss Burleson's class informing us about the cool things they are doing in their classroom for science.
Hello, this is Lexi George with Miss Burleson. What is something y'all are learning in y'all's class?
Our class is learning about animals and their adaptations. We've already learned about plants and their adaptations for their environment. One thing that we are doing right now is bird beaks. The goal is for students to learn that the living organisms, birds in this case, must adapt to their environments in order to help them survive, grow, behave, and reproduce. Each of these birds live in a specific environment, and their beak says a lot about what the bird eats. The structure of their beaks are perfectly matched to their particular type of food. We have our activity set up here, and we have Reagan that is going to explain what we did in order to learn more about these beaks.
So all of these beaks are different. This is represented as a hummingbird, and other beaks couldn't fit in here. So the only thing that could fit in here was the hummingbird's beak. And these were represented as worms, and only a certain kind of beak could pick up the worms, which was the chopstick. And then we had rice that represents the ants, and you could only pick it up with a spoon because it represents
Like the insects and
Yeah.
the bugs or the birds with the shoveler beaks could pick up.
then these beans, they represent beetles, and this was the clothespin was like representing something that could pick it up really easy like that.
So it's a good way for kids to see how different shaped beaks are fit to their type of environment and how these animals get their food. And if they were unable to find food in their environment, then they were endangered of losing food, losing their homes, and they would not be able to grow, survive, and reproduce in order to make other organisms such as themselves.
Thank you, Lexi. Football season has officially started, and we have many young men at GCT Intermediate excited about the season. Here is Lexus with a few of these players.
Hello, this is Lexus Conan here with Banks Fizzer. What are you most excited about for this year?
Well, I'm excited about getting to know my teammates and just having some fun.
I'm Alexis Covington here with Gavin Cutt. What are you looking forward to this year about playing football?
Passing the ball, running the ball, being able to be the quarterback for my team. I'm looking forward to having fun, hopefully, and win some games and tackling people. Go Tech!
Hello, I'm here with Luke Woods. What are you looking forward to this year about playing football?
Meeting my team, playing football, and just running it, having fun, and hopefully winning the championship.
Thanks, Luke.
Thank you, Lexus, for that. Now, upcoming events. Students and parents, it's almost here. All 5th grade students are just a week away from playing their own recorders. We can't wait to see how many black belts we will have this year at awards.
Mark your calendar for September 23rd, school pictures.
Also, that same week on September 25th, GCT Intermediate Student Christian will be hosting See You at the Pole in the Intermediate Gym. Activities will start at 7 o'clock a.m. All students, teachers, and parents are invited to attend. Now for our weekly spotlight.
This week we are going to highlight one of our building community service projects.
Here's Madison Hatley and Olivia Awesome. They are with Miss Hudson and Miss Foster to tell you a little about what their classes are working on in their classrooms.
Hi, I'm Madison Halley, and I will be interviewing Miss Hudson. Miss Hudson, what has our class decided to do for a community service project?
Our class is going to do a Christmas adoption at Christmas time, and we have also been researching ways we can help with the Hurricane Dorian relief.
Thank you.
I'm Olivia Isom, and I'm here interviewing Miss Foster. Miss Foster, what are we going to do for our community service project?
We are collecting aluminum tabs that will go to the Ronald McDonald House. The Ronald McDonald House is a place where families can stay while their children are in the hospital long term. It has beds, kitchens, baths, and that way it saves them a lot of money than having to stay at a motel room and having to spend all that money for food.
Thank you. Thank you, Madison and Olivia, for that interview.
Well, that's all for this week's version of Inside the Nest.
Follow us each week to get the inside scoop at GCT Intermediate.
Bye!
Thank you.